Starting plants from seeds for your classroom? It can be easy. You might even say, easy peasy. So a lot of educators would like to bring live plants into the classroom, but they have a fear about their plants not growing. So today, on this episode, we're going to talk about my surefire way to get your seeds to germinate so you have plenty of materials for your lab. So all that you need for this first part is some containers to soak your seeds in and some seeds. Now today I have Alaska pea, sweet corn, and a bean seed. Today it's broad bean, Vicia faba. And your best bet is to get seeds that have been collected for your current year. The main thing that you need to do with your seeds is they have to soak for at least 4 hours in order to rehydrate. And that is really important because if you plant them directly into your potting media, they may not absorb enough moisture in order to rehydrate the cell walls, rehydrate the proteins and enzymes in order for metabolism to start. So what we're going to do is put them in some glass containers and we're going to soak them for 4 hours. When these seeds start imbibing, they are going to increase dramatically in size. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of headroom in your containers for those seeds to swell up. Now, one thing that I should point out with the 3 species that I'm using today is all of these have hypogeal germination. So when they germinate, the cotyledons are going to remain in the soil. If you're wanting to demonstrate epigeal germination, you'll need to choose some different species. So now just add some tap water to your container of seeds. The important thing is that you have a depth of water that is at least twice the depth of your dried seeds. So there's plenty of room for them to swell into. And now we wait. So our seeds have soaked for at least 4 hours and they are ready to be potted. So for this, if you were only going to grow the seedlings for a week, then a very small, shallow pot like this would be fine. But I intend to grow these for about 3 weeks. So we're going to need something a little deeper so that the root system can develop more fully. So we're going to use these pots here. And we're just going to fill these to about 1 centimeter from the top of the pot with standard potting media. And you want to choose something that has some fertilizer present in it because after the initial germination, the seedling is going to use all the stored nutrients and you'll need to replace those. So most standard potting mixes have some built in. So once you've filled up your containers with your potting media, what I generally do is I'm going to put 4 seeds in each one of these pots, and I'm going to space them equidistant so that there's some room to grow. And a good rule of thumb is that you want to plant your seeds to a depth that's equal to the size of the seeds. I'm going to start with the corn kernels and I'm going to plant them about 1 centimeter deep. And I just use my finger to make a little divot and I place the seed in there and just gently move the potting media to cover the seed. You want to give your seeds a good watering to ensure that you have excellent soil to seed contact. Now the last thing you want to do is mark your pots so that you can identify the seedlings when they emerge in just a few days, and you want to place these somewhere where they're going to get plenty of light. If you have a greenhouse, great. If you don't, I've had great results placing them underneath a fluorescent light bank. And a very important thing is don't let the soil dry out, but also don't drown your seeds.